Now, with a youthful population that promises immense potential, India stands on a gold mine of demographic dividend. However, employability, that's a big hurdle to cross. This mismatch between skills possessed by graduates and the demands of an evolving job market need to be addressed. As per the Mercer Metal report titled 2023 Graduate Skill Index report, it reveals that only 45% of Indian graduates possess the skills demanded by today's fast-evolving industries. To harness this demographic dividend, experts emphasize a strategic overhaul of education and employment strategies. The gig economy, once a side note, emerges as a transformative solution. Talent mobility in recognizing skills over degrees, that is emerged as innovative hiring solution. Now, for more on this, we're being joined by Mr. Jaideep Kavirmani, Head of Employability and CEO Team Lease, EdTech Live from Mumbai. Thank you so much for joining us, sir. What do you make of India's employability percentage with respect to its growing demographic dividend?
Good morning, and first of all, thank you for having me over here. I think India is at the cusp of leveraging its demographic dividend towards its march to be a developed nation, and making sure that the kids out of the campus are employable is going to be the biggest imperative, not just for the industry, but for nation and all the ecosystem providers. There are some gaps as we speak today, but both the university and the industry need to kind of come together to start solving this. And not just in the traditional ways that we know and the formula that we know about the industry academia integration. We need to rethink this whole equation and talk about how we can build the talent supply chain of the future while giving these kids a solid employability quotient.
Right, Sana, what are the employability trends that you see in today's hybrid work culture?
I mean, hybrid work culture is here to stay. There would be certain roles that would require you to be in the office, or smaller teams that kind of require a more kind of a hustle approach would require presence in the office, but roles that are pretty much streamlined, straightforward can be in the office. From a skill and a employability perspective, one must not forget that a lot of skill development is acquired through interaction with people, learning on the job, and that requires a physical presence with your co-workers. We would encourage a lot of freshers to gain first-hand experience by showing up at the workplace for roles that require coordination, hustling together, interaction, ideas, to acquire the skills that they may not have outside of the gates of the university. And even for experienced people, when they need to kind of upskill themselves and improve their career paths, they need to engage with people. So the best advantage of hybrid is for tasks that don't require too much of coordination, you can execute them remotely. But for certain components of your job where you need to interact with people, do that. That's the biggest opportunity to acquire your skills and hone your career.
Right. Now, so that being said, could you also tell us what your take on gig economy is and its relevance in the corporate world?
So gig economy has presented us a unique opportunity where people can be self-employed and also leverage the economic advantage while maintaining flexibility. Sure, there are some gray undertones to the way this economy is emerging, but I'm sure with a lot of policy support, industry support, all of that can be easily addressed. There aren't too many strong concerns that are emerging, but definitely requires an address. There are a lot of industries where you have a seasonal demand or demand in peaks and troughs even during the day or the month or the year, and that is easily fulfilled by the gig workers. A lot of gig workers pursue alternate employment opportunities or pursue higher education, and this is a wonderful opportunity for people who want to earn some income while maintaining their flexibility. Industries like retail, e-commerce, supply chain, logistics, even to the extent some BFSI industries also are looking at gig workers to fulfill all their demands.
All right. Well, Mr. Kavirmani, thank you so much for joining us on the show.
Thank you so much.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.